Hi, this is Michael with Iconasys. Today we'll be doing a real-time workflow video communicating 360 product photography for ball caps. I have my camera connected via USB, and that's actually a real-time preview. As you can see, my hand going back and forth in front of the camera. I've positioned a ball cap in the center of an acrylic riser, which is sitting on top of our medium USB turntable. We're also working with our LumiPad 360 lighting. Our first step is we want to change our camera settings and optimize our camera settings for our lighting environment. If you see down here at the bottom, we do have full control over aperture, shutter speed, white balance, sensitization. And what we really want to do in this step is just optimize our camera settings so that we're shooting our object at maximum color accuracy. Let me just, looks pretty good right about here with our camera settings. The next step, we're going to go ahead and select a focal point. So we're going to want to choose a focal point here. Let me just move our viewfinder over, and we can actually adjust the focal point through mouse click. So as you see, I make changes to my drive lens, near and far. I can bring everything back into focus. So after I've selected my focal point, that's going to be a fixed focal point that we will use for every single image in the 360 shooting sequence. It'll also retain our camera settings from shot to shot. I hit the 360 button up on the top right. This is our 360 wizard, and what I want to do here is go ahead and continuous spin. What I'm going to do while in this step is pre-rotate my subject. It's only going to I want to visually ensure that it's spinning on axis in the center of the turntable. The next thing that I want to do as my object pre-rotates is ensure that it's not falling outside of this pre-crop area that I define. Now, users aren't required to set a pre-crop. However, it's suggested just because you can see, would see the little riser stand. Would actually be shooting that stuff if we weren't able to pre-crop, and that would take a lot of time in, kind of post-production. So we're just going to go ahead and as our object rotates, adjust our crop marker. And looks pretty good, like we'll position it in the center, and our crop looks quite good here too. Last, we'll just go ahead and stop our turntable at our first shooting angle. So we'll stop it there. Users can choose from 8 up to 72 frames per 360. I'll choose 24, and I'm going to hit start. Now that's going to automate our imaging sequence in a turn, stop, snap workflow. 24 frames is every 15 degrees, so it'll capture image 1. Turntable will turn 15 degrees, stop, and then capture image 2. This whole process will take about a minute 45 seconds for the 24 frames capture. Okay, now we've captured our 24 images. You can go ahead and inspect any images that you prefer down here by selecting just the thumbnail. I'm going to batch select all of these. You'll see they're highlighted with the checkbox. We can enter into our editing tool. We've got a vast image editing suite in which we can make some color adjustments to our color temperature, increase maybe our image enhancements using our sharpness, and maybe we just want to adjust some of the whites in the actual frame here. After you make an editing adjustment, what you can actually do is hit apply to all. So in a batch process, it'll race through all those images and batch edit them. Okay, so we've just completed our image editing. We do have background removal tools inside of here that can also be put in a batch process. If we inspect these using the eyedropper tool, you're going to see that these are on a pure white background instantly. That's the benefit of working with our LumiPad 360 lighting setup. Our last step will be to output these images. I'll just choose my folder, rename. If you wish to use a barcode scanner, you certainly can. Users can also choose the battery size. So maybe I want to output all of these at 1,000 pixels wide. I'll choose OK, and that's going to export to whatever folder I'd specified, and also battery name and obviously battery size. Now that we've output all our images, we're going to launch the included 360 View Creator application. We can also go and inspect the folder. So users will have access to all their individual frames. We're going to go ahead and create a 360 product view. I will go ahead and drag and drop these into the 360 View Creator application. And as we can see, here's our interactive 360 product view. These are fully customizable, so users can go ahead and customize the look and feel, the play buttons, the speed at which it rotates, the direction. Should they want deep zoom, they can also do so. Then the last step is simply to output this. Just click Browse, select your folder, and rename your file. Save, and then you're on to shooting your next product. Company name is Iconasys. Automated 360 photography solutions that allow anyone on staff to create professional quality results. I'll include additional information in the video description below. Thank you.